So, like I've said, I've had problems with this. I mean, it's $1,000 for a kayak. Probably wondering what these two are, because I tried putting a aluminum slate piece of aluminum over it to protect the bottom. Because believe it or not, like I said, the material on this is pathetic. I hate the material on this kayak. I hate it. It's too soft. It's way too soft. Like 1,000 times too soft. Now this is what happens when this is what probably will happen to your kayak, to your Ascend 128T. You'll have to do that to it. Why? Because I wore it down to a hole. There was now a hole in the bottom right here, because from dragging it, you know. Now, if anybody from Ascend is watching this, you guys can really improve on the design of this kayak. Now, I do like the front end. I like this piece right here, how it goes out, you know, like a cruise ship, I guess. Cuts through the water really good. However, this piece right here is dangerous. That whole piece right here can end lives. And I'm thinking, oh, how could a little piece on a kayak end a life? Well, if you're going down the river, if you've ever been down the river, then you know that there's hidden rocks, hidden logs. Now, because of this, it ain't gonna just skip over top of it. That will catch on it, it's gonna stop you, and it's gonna turn you, and then the current's gonna flip you. They need to come right here, bring it out like that, like a rounded edge, like that one. This kayak's front end this kayak does not cut through the water as well as this one, but it will skip right over top of obstacles. It will just glide right over top of logs and rocks. And believe it or not, this kayak was $200 cheaper than this one, and this one is 1,000 times better. I'm thinking, why? It's ugly. It's ugly because I painted it. But no, this kayak was $800. This kayak was $1,100. That's with tax. This kayak, I just said that with this kayak was $1,152 with tax. This kayak was like $867 with tax. Now, this one's cheaper, but it's better because one, you're closer to the water, which I don't know if I like it that close to the water. This one you stay high, you stay a good ways out of the water. This one you don't, but this one's far more stable. The material is far better. This one will last a lot longer than this one will. Why? Because the material is much stronger, more harder. It'll take more of a beating. I've had this kayak 2 years longer than I've had this kayak, and I've already worn out a hole in it. I have not worn out a hole in this one, and I've actually abused this one 10 times more than I have this one. This one I've dragged it on and off boat ramps. I can do that all day, never have to worry. And this kayak, it's just straight up better. It's more stable. It holds more weight, believe it or not. This kayak will hold up to 500 pounds. This kayak only holds up to 350 pounds. This kayak is on paper 10 pounds lighter than this kayak. This kayak weighs like 20 pounds more than this one. This, if you're wondering what this kayak is, it is a Vibe Tandem 12 foot. It's a 12 foot. This is a Ascend 128T, so it's a 12.8 foot. This one does have two advantages over this one. This kayak, give me a moment, I'm gonna flip it over. This kayak does have really nice storage spots, and it does have this. It does come standard with this. Yak Power YP-RP5 12-volt relay switching. And all you need to do is basically just buy a battery and you're good. Buy connectors to the battery, obviously. But you're wondering, do I have to reach down in there and switch it on and off every time? No, you do not. You just put the battery. Most people just put the battery right in there. Okay, it's best if you put Velcro on the bottom of the battery so that battery doesn't slide around. But it does have this. It has a power button. Power 1, so it's low. Power 2 for bright. Middle, the bow, the stern. Now it has plug-in right here. It does have a seal over it, but the seals don't really stay plugged in very well. See that? It does have another one right beside you for your fish finder on this rail right here. And it does have another one right here. So it has one right there, right here, and right there. Now, you're wondering, can you put a live well in this? Even though it makes it look like you can, like right there, it makes it look like you can't. And why? Because if you put any large amount of water into the kayak, you'll lose all your stability. Once you lean, all that water runs to one side and it'll just throw you over. So no, this kayak is not built for a live well. But you can put a cooler. I usually put a cooler right here, right on that. Now you can put a cooler with water in it, put fish in there, but you gotta have an aerator if you want to keep them alive. Now, I do have a few things on here that does not come on it. That I put on here. Does not come with pole holders like this. I bought these. You just say no, not pole holder. Your paddle holders. Just put your paddle in there. Does come with your foot adjusters. Does not come with this. Does not come with that. I had to drill a hole to put that in there, but it does come in handy. It has two pole holders up in the front, two pole holders right behind you. And it does not come with this or this, but it does come with these two because there's another black piece that goes on there. You're supposed to put your paddle in. It's supposed to hold your paddle, but it's quite useless. And it does come with this. This is designed to help you stand up and help you sit back down while you're on the water. But like I said, the material on this is bad. It's just horrible. Material on this, really good. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Peace. Peace out.